Whether or not you're currently going through a difficult time, if you are looking for ways to decrease overall stress and anxiety in your daily life, you have come to the right place. Each and every day, we are bombarded with news, information, and situations that at any moment can increase our stress and anxiety like spitfire. As we all know, stress and anxiety are very common human experiences, and certain conditions and lifestyle factors, life events can either increase that level or decrease that level. However, as common as stress and anxiety are, and how they can become so prevalent in daily life depending on what's going on, there are ways to help decrease the intensity and the level of them. What I'm about to dive into has been truly hitting home with me lately. And if you hear a background noise that kind of sounds like rattling, that's one of my gerbils running on his exercise wheel. And I'm going to be transparent, but not totally transparent about this because it's a very long story. And it involves a career path that I initially had my sights set on. I've been going to school for this career for over 6 years. And almost at the very tail end of the academic journey, it does not come to fruition. It's been a very challenging time, to say the least. Like I said before, for over 6 years, I've been going to school for this career. It didn't become a reality. It didn't work out. And now I'm in the aftermath where I'm trying to figure out my next steps. So because of all of that happening, the future that I originally thought was going to happen, what I was going to follow, is no more. So I'm in the midst of trying to formulate a new future, and just thinking about the uncertainty and the unknown definitely increases my stress and anxiety level. And that way is to focus on the day that you're currently immersed in. Even if you need to focus hour by hour, focus on what you are doing in the present. Yes, I know this can sound difficult, especially for those of us like me who look into the future so much, and sometimes all you have your sights set on is the future and what isn't yet. But I am telling you, by focusing on the current day, such as what's going on at 12 p.m. today, what's going on at 3 p.m., what am I having for dinner? What do I want to do after dinner to relax? What time do I want to go to bed? Stuff like that. It helps get your mind off of what you're so worried about happening. And it also helps you live in the present moment and enjoy what you're doing. The more that you worry about what could or couldn't happen, the less time you are spending in the present moment enjoying what you have. And the more that you do that, in the future, you might look back and go, wow, I lived so much in the future that I did not enjoy what I was doing in the moment. And that can be a regretful thought. You don't want to look back and go, wow, I feel like I could have done a lot more. I feel like there could have been better outcomes if I chose to live in reality instead of living in my own head. Because you and me, where we are right now in the present moment, is our current reality. When we choose to solely focus on the future and worry about what could happen, what couldn't happen, we are living inside our own heads and worrying about things that don't even exist. When we focus on today, we're focusing on things that actually exist, things that we can actually change or choose not to change, things that we can enjoy and things that we can maybe not enjoy so much but learn from. When we choose to just think about the future, we're worrying about things, creating these imaginations and scenarios in our own head that become so immense to the point where we might believe that they're going to happen, but there's no proof. There's no receipts that it's actually going to happen. I'm telling you, worrying about the future is really a mind game. And I'm going to bring it up again. When I find myself focusing on what I'm doing in the moment and not thinking about the future, I'm not as stressed. I'm not as anxious. I'm just living right now, doing what I'm doing, not thinking about something that doesn't even exist. I'm telling you right now, it's not like I'm never thinking about the future and only focusing on right now. No, that is not reality. I am definitely thinking about the future and my next steps, like I said before. And no, I am not saying to never think about the future. Of course you want to. It's very important to have goals and aspirations. But what I am saying is to try your best to not make yourself sick over the future. Make yourself sick and tired over worrying about things that aren't even reality, that don't exist. And one more thing I will say is the more that you focus on the present moment, the more that you will have the chance to make your desired future become a reality. Remember that sitting and just ruminating about the future is not going to help you at all create the future that you want to live in. Like I said before, focus on the present day. And even if you need to, focus hour by hour. So I hope that what I talked about today helped you gain greater insight into the negative effects that solely worrying about the future can have. And not only that, but a way to decrease overall stress and anxiety in daily life that stem from worrying about the future. Thank you for tuning in to this video and stay tuned for my next one.